Good morning. So today is Tuesday. Is it the morning? It's like morning / afternoon. But yeah, so I'm trying to get back into a good sleeping pattern of going to bed at 1 and waking up at 9. When I tell people that, I think I'm crazy. But 1 is a good time for me because it's usually about 4. So I'm trying to go to bed at 1 and wake up at 9, so hopefully I can have longer days. Today that semi went to plan. I went to bed at about 2 and I woke up at 9:30, but I did stay in bed until 11. Anyway, so I'm trying something new today. I'm going to try and do a studio vlog. So I think I'm going to film for about a week and edit it like that, as I don't think I do enough things in one day to make a whole vlog. Already failed because it is Tuesday and not Monday. So I actually just got my first Etsy order, which is exciting. So I'm going to post that today. And then I think I'm going to spend most of the day cutting fleeces, cutting my hoodies. And also my sister is coming around, which is nice because we always have like mini kind of business meetings. So I've got that to do as well. And I need to clean this because, believe it or not, this was clean yesterday, and then just give me a half an hour and it will be chaotic again. It's a very small space. It's very hard to keep your area clean when it is your bedroom and your studio and just everything in between, but we're making it work. So yeah, I'm gonna go to the post office, then I'm gonna clean up, and then I guess I'll start cutting fabric until Kels comes. Oh yeah, and I also need to plan the rest of my week. I usually plan it on Sunday, but didn't get around to it this time. But yeah, usually on Sundays I write down everything I want to accomplish that week, and then I'll split it between the days. And I try not to put too much in, because I found when I put too much in on a day, I don't finish it, and then it's like kind of frustrating. So I try to not put too much in, but then if I don't finish it, that there's enough space to just carry something over to the next day. Yeah. Off to the post office. So back from the post office, thought I'd do a quick OOTD. Jumper, shoes. Seriously though, I don't understand. Like, I watch so many studio vlogs and everyone is always so well put together. I don't understand it because I literally just threw a hoodie on over my pajamas and some shoes on. One thing that I love about working from home is just sitting in my pajamas all day, so I don't know how long I'm going to keep up this charade of getting dressed, because usually I wake up, have a shower and get into my dressing gown, so we will see. So I didn't even explain, so since I made the last video, so I've always been on ASOS Marketplace, but I just launched my Etsy shop, I'd say about, I don't know now, like a week ago. And like I said, I just got my first sale, which is really exciting. I have a lot of, I currently only have 11 things on there right now. But one thing that I got, which I really want to show you, like, it's so exciting for me. Like, one thing that I have always loved is iron-on patches. And my dream was like, I really want to do iron-on patches. And I always found it something that was quite scary. Like, I didn't know how to set it up. I didn't know who to go to and all of that. But I done a lot of research and I finally found a supplier. And so far they have been really good. And I really want to show you guys the patch. Where is he? But yeah, so I done a small order of 50 to begin with, just to see how they go. Here's what I think is one of my but yeah, so I'm all fidgety because I'm like so excited. Like, I wish that I filmed myself unboxing this because I nearly cried. But I use what I think is one of the most popular designs, and it is this one here. Can you see him? It's funny because it's something that's a lot smaller than the things that I usually make, like my t-shirts and stuff. I've always been a collector of them. I literally have a jacket that is covered in them, and now I'm gonna have to start another one because I'm planning to come out with loads. But yeah, so he's now available on my store. He or she or they, whoever you want your broccoli to be. It's now available on my store along with 10 mini prints. They're postcard size. I've got like 2 up here. I will show them as well. So yeah, they're like mini prints, but I'd say they also can be used as like birthday cards, because on the back it's just a blank space, there's nothing there, just a little bit of writing at the bottom. So if you really wanted to, you could use it as a card as well. But now I'm gonna clean this up, and then I think I'm gonna cut my fabric downstairs. It depends on how much I cut. Sometimes I lay it out on my floor, but I have quite a lot of fabric I want to cut, so I feel like it'll be easier if I just go downstairs on the table and just get it all done at once. So then whenever I've got free time to sew, I can sew my hoodies. So these are the prints that I was talking about earlier. My cutting mat is still in a plastic bag because it was actually a birthday present that the postman handed to me, so I saw it, so I got it early. But yeah, so over here we have so this is the beans on toast print, alien in a car, we have the moon, a plant, got the spaceship, the UMAD laptop, the veggie pals, and then we just have a few patterns over here as well. So yeah, like I said, these are all available on my store now, and I have a few more that I want to print, but we'll start off with these and we'll see how they go. Also, I'm a big fan of like just storage things. I got these little pouches in Wilkinson's and they were 75p each, and these are great because I just had all of the prints in one drawer and they were all getting modelled up. So this way it allows me to separate them, and it's flat, so I'll be able to pile loads into one drawer, which is perfectimo. I just had lunch and done a few Etsy things, and now I'm gonna go downstairs so I have a big space, and I'm gonna cut all my hoodies. My sister just arrived as well, so probably gonna do some tappity tap taps. Hello. Good morning. New day, new angle. Yes, I'm in my dressing gown. I said it wasn't going to be long of me not wanting to dress up, but basically I want to be comfortable because I'm going to be sewing all day. Today is Thursday, and today is going to be a very sewing heavy day. So I just uploaded a new batch of t-shirts to my ASOS. I don't think I've actually shown any t-shirts yet, so I guess I'll show some of those later. But basically what I do is with my t-shirts, I send them out to get printed, and then they come back to me and I relabel them and I put my labels on. I have a few that are actually online and haven't been relabeled yet, and I've just been kind of sewing the labels on as they've been ordered because it hasn't been something that's not like impossible to keep up with basically. But today I'm going to relabel all of the shirts that need to be relabeled. A lot of t-shirt printing companies do offer the relabeling service, but I'm a big believer in if you have the time to do it and you can do it yourself, then you should, because it saves money. Because the people who I print with, I'm not sure, but I think you have to buy the labels through them and then you have to pay per t-shirt. But for me it doesn't take long. It's just it's more of a monotonous task than a hard one. So that is what I am doing. I have two labels. I'll show them to you. So, oh, not this drawer. So I have this really soft, I don't know if you can see it. Oh. So I have this one here, which is like the really soft silky label that goes in the neck for the size. It's so smooth, like you can't feel it at all. I wanted to make sure, I hate scratchy labels, so I wanted to make sure that I found a really smooth one. And then this one here is my embroidered label that goes on the bottom corner, and when you turn it upside down it also has the washing instructions on, so that way people know how to take care of the t-shirt to make it last long. The t-shirts I get are really good quality, and they if you look after them right, they will last a very, very, very long time. So I just put the label on just to remind people how to take care of it so that they can have it for as long as possible. I'm going to bring out all the t-shirts. I like to just put all the labels on first, like pin them all down, and then when I start sewing, it will just be one continuous stream. So I just finished sewing all of the t-shirts. Well, I've got a few more, but I've done all of the ones that are white. And I figured that maybe I'll just show the few that have just, by the time this video goes up, they'll be on my store. So I figured I'll show those ones. I have loads that are already up, but I'm not going to go through all of them now. But yeah, so I figured I'd show the ones that I just finished. So when I release my shirts, I try and do them in mini sets. So I usually do about 3 shirts a collection, and then in some way they're kind of linked. The 3 t-shirts that I made, so I'm really bad also at like naming them sometimes, like because they're not necessarily the ones that are more of like a character or something. It's very easy to like come up with a name, but these ones I've just called panel shirts. You'll see why. So this one here is the black one, so it's just black and then it fades into a grey. It looks a bit white on camera, but it is actually a very light grey. And then we have this one. This is the brightest one, I'd say, of all of them. And then I also have, if I can find it, also have a pastel version as well. But yeah, so they're just plain simple white t-shirts. But yeah, so these 3 designs are available on my ASOS by now, and I will slowly be uploading them to Etsy as well, so that way if people want to buy, say, prints and a t-shirt, they don't have to go to 2 separate websites. They can buy all in one, which will save them money on shipping, and it'll just be easier for me as well, just having it all in one order. But yeah, I can just quickly also just show you that. So this is what I was doing. So the label's up here. This one's sewn on. And then the corner label, the embroidered one that I was talking about, it goes down here in the corner, and then with the instructions on that side. So it's very small and in the corner. It's not really in your face, but it's just a good way because the instructions come on the tags that I send with them, but obviously not everyone keeps their tags, and it's just always good to just have like the washing instructions permanently on the t-shirt. So that is why I have those on there. I'm gonna finish. But yeah, so I'm going to finish sewing the dark ones and then put them back on my clothing rail in order. When I had the photo shoot, everything got messed up. But I'm going to rearrange them again in size order, so when it comes to packing them, it's a lot easier just to know smalls at the front, larges are at the back. It's a lot easier that way. Today is Friday. I don't know why I'm excited, because I work through the weekend sometimes as well. But this weekend I'm not going to. Don't believe myself. Anyway, so yesterday I just pretty much finished sewing on the labels. Today I want to focus on my iron-on patch packaging. They're already online, so like they're available to buy, but they haven't been pre-packaged basically. So when I've been getting orders, I've just been kind of packing them and sending them as they come. Only because the backing card that I wanted hasn't arrived yet, but it arrived today. Last night actually, when I was watching some Netflix, I was doing some quick designs on little stickers that I want to stick on the pack bags as well, because the cellophane bags I'm using, well, they're not actually like pure cellophane, they're biodegradable, but they look like they're plastic. So I really want some kind of sticker or something to just put on the corner to let people know that they are biodegradable and they don't just have to throw them away. So yeah, I think I'm going to make the stickers and print the backing cards, and then I got some glue dots as well, and just start packaging them. I think that's going to be what I'm doing today. But yeah, don't judge. These are the really rough sketches that I was doing yesterday. Either going to go for this one or this one, but I'm thinking with this kind of writing here. So I'm going to draw both up on my iPad and see which one I prefer. As you saw, I just finished drawing the stickers and I've just put them into PowerPoint. I don't use any kind of fancy software like Photoshop or anything, mainly because I don't know how to, but I also just haven't had the chance to buy it yet. So I just put one sticker on this page just to work out the sizing. And am I the only one who does this? But if I don't want to print something out, because I don't want to waste paper, I always put my ruler up to the screen to see how big it's going to come out. But I did just do a quick test, but it was just on like a old bit of paper just to see. So this is the size it's going to come out, which is perfect. So then what I've done is I've just kind of copy and pasted it. If you can just see here, you can open. It's not going to open. There we go. So I've just made basically a giant sticker sheet, and then I'm just going to print them out and hand cut them, and then I will stick them onto my bags. So I just made a test and with the craft card, and I really like it. I think one thing is though is that my website, my bottom might be a bit too small, and I want to make sure that it's legible, because if someone gets it as a present or something, I want someone to know where it came from. So I'll show it to you here. So this is it with the patch on. It's not stuck down yet, but I really like it on the brown, and it's just when you turn it around. So it's got the instructions on the back, and it also had this, but I just think it's a little bit too small and tight. So I've just redrawn it again, like made it bigger. So I'm going to print it out and then see if the address is easier to read. So I've just made one. I made one quickly just to check everything works, but here it is in the bag, and this is the back. I have made ones with a bigger website on the back, but there's just 4. I'm still going to use them because I don't want to waste them, but we have one, and now we've got about another 40 to go. Yeah, I am very, very happy with this packaging. So I finished most of the I'm tired. So I'm very sleepy. I finished most of the iron-on patches. I've done about don't know, I'd say over 20, so it's definitely enough for now. And I'll do the rest another day. I actually have my driving lesson in about an hour, so I'm gonna have some food and get ready for that. But yeah, so it's the end of the week. I made it. We made it. I haven't actually looked back at any of the footage yet, so I don't even know if it's going to be usable or not. But it's not a good angle for me. No angle's good, to be honest. But yeah, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye!